Burnout doesn't usually arrive all at once. It doesn't collapse your life overnight. Most of the time, it shows up quietly. Mornings feel heavier than they used to. You open your eyes, and the day already feels like weight. Evenings don't really restore you. You sit down, you scroll, you try to rest, and it still feels like effort. You might still be functioning. You might still be doing what needs to be done. But you can feel it in the way everything takes longer. Nothing is on fire. Nothing is wrong enough to explain it. But everything takes a little more from you, and you start to notice you're running on less. Most people only notice burnout when it becomes impossible to ignore. When motivation disappears, when the body resists, when sleep no longer helps. But burnout doesn't start there. It starts much earlier, when the nervous system never gets a clean break. When your brain keeps running, even while your life looks fine. In Japan, burnout is often seen differently, not as personal failure, not as weakness, but as a design problem. Too much pressure, held for too long, with nowhere to go. Not one crisis, not one breaking point. Just small stress, left open, day after day. Burnout begins not with collapse, but with small leaks. Habit 1 is releasing pressure early, not after the day ends, not after the week breaks you, but during the day, before it builds. In Japan, small pauses are built in naturally. A short walk to the vending machine, a quiet moment by the window, a brief stop between tasks before you jump into the next one. Even a simple cup of tea, taken without multitasking. No phone, no rushing, just 1 minute of stillness. These moments don't look important, but they let pressure leave before it settles. Because stress that stays inside doesn't disappear. It hardens. It turns into tension in the shoulders. It turns into a tight jaw. It turns into a mind that can't switch off. Stress that exits early doesn't pile up later. Habit 2 is respecting transitions. Work has an ending. Home has a beginning. In Japan, transitions are clear, even when life is busy. Leaving work means leaving it mentally. Closing the laptop is a signal. Standing up is a signal. A short walk to the station is a signal. Changing clothes at home marks the shift. Washing hands, tidying the entry, turning on softer light. Sometimes it's a small routine, like putting your bag in one place, so your mind stops scanning for it. The body learns, this part is over. When transitions disappear, pressure follows you everywhere. Work bleeds into dinner. Messages bleed into the shower. Tomorrow leaks into bedtime. Clear endings protect energy because they stop the day from becoming one long, unfinished task. Habit 3 is choosing rhythm over balance. Not intense work, followed by forced recovery, but steady effort at a pace the body trusts. In Japan, the goal is not perfect balance, as if life can be neatly separated. It is predictability. A day that has a shape, a week that has a pattern, meals that happen around the same time, commutes that create a natural start and end. When days follow a rhythm, the nervous system relaxes. It stops bracing for the next spike, because the body responds poorly to shock. A sudden sprint, followed by sudden rest, still costs a lot. You spend Monday in overdrive. You crash on Saturday. And on Sunday, you worry about Monday again. Rhythm is quieter. Energy is spent gradually, not dumped all at once, and that is how you stay usable for longer than a few weeks. Burnout doesn't come from doing too much in one moment. It comes from doing slightly too much every day without release. It comes from never finishing the day, from living in half mode, half working, half resting. half thinking about what you forgot. Even your breaks still contain pressure. Habit 4 is finishing things completely. In Japan, even small tasks have closure. When something is done, it is set down. A reply is sent, then the phone is put away. A document is saved, then the desk is cleared. A meeting ends, then there is a brief reset. Even a short checklist can be a form of closure because it marks what is finished. This matters because unfinished tasks stay active in the mind. They drain attention. They create mental noise. You're eating, but part of you is still holding that email. You're resting, but part of you is still carrying that conversation. Completion gives the brain permission to rest. Less open loops, less background pressure, less invisible work happening inside your head. Habit 5 is limiting availability. In Japan, immediate response is not always expected. Silence is acceptable. Delay is normal. Presence is contextual. When availability has limits, pressure drops. You don't have to stay alert all the time. You don't have to prove you're attentive. You can read a message and answer later without guilt. You can step into the evening without checking your phone every 5 minutes. You can let a notification sit while you finish your meal. Rest becomes real, not something you justify, because the mind can only recover when it is not on standby. Habit 6 is separating role from identity. Work matters. Effort matters. But it doesn't consume the whole self. In Japan, people often move through roles more quietly. Office self, home self, friend self, and the boundaries are respected. There is space to be ordinary, space to be off-duty. When identity is tied too tightly to output, burnout attacks deeply. A bad week feels like a bad person. A slow season feels like failure. But when roles are lighter, exhaustion affects activity, not worth. You can be tired without feeling broken. You can recover without rebuilding your identity from scratch. This makes recovery possible. Habit 7 is designing low-friction days. Not perfect days, just smoother ones. Clear routines, predictable flow, fewer interruptions, less decision-making, less emotional shock, less micro-decisions, less social guessing, less need to read the room every minute just to stay okay. In Japan, many small systems reduce friction. Cues are orderly, spaces are quiet, rules are understood. People don't force personal urgency into shared space. The day contains fewer surprises that force the body to tense up. When friction is low, energy lasts longer. You spend less on constant adjustment. Burnout has fewer places to grow because the environment doesn't keep poking the nervous system. So if you feel burned out, the issue may not be resilience, it may be structure. Too many open loops, too few endings, too much pressure held too long. Burnout doesn't mean you are weak. It means the system is asking too much. Too many transitions without closure. Too much availability without recovery. Too much intensity without rhythm. Japanese habits remind us sustainability is not heroic. It is quiet. It is consistent. It is designed before damage begins. Small pauses, clear endings, a steady pace, and enough boundaries for the body to finally exhale. Before the mind goes numb. Before rest stops working. Before burnout has a name. Before your body starts saying no in the morning.